How to make money off Instagram, $3,500 per day, all in this video. Now, if you're brand new to Instagram and you want to learn how to make money on Instagram, or maybe you already have a little bit of a following, whether you're a personal account, a repost, or a brand new account, I'm going to show you this strategy that you can implement right away to start making money off Instagram. Now, this is algorithm proof and it will work regardless of if you have the likes feature, if you don't. It works regardless of how many followers you have, and it also works regardless of your level of engagement. So check this out here, okay? I want to show you proof right away. Obviously, everybody wants to see proof, and then I'm going to hop in and show you the exact process that it takes to do this. So let's go ahead and get started. What up guys, Ben Oberg here, back with another video. Appreciate you guys, hope you're having an awesome day. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. I'm your sales guy, I'm your branding guy, your social media expert, and I'm here to help you get those 7-8 figure skills so you can build your online business, your brand, get more leads, sales, and really be able to grow with social media. So today we're talking about how to make money off Instagram, and this is a really lucrative method that I've used, and I use it every single week. I've been doing it for about 3 years, and it works extremely well. So this is just some proof, okay? Look at this. This is a DM. Did you receive the payment yet? Payment is done. I said received. I'll get you in, okay? This is another guy, Van City Muscle something here. What he actually said is, hi Ben, I'm starting up an online business in the hope of being able to quit my 9-to-5. How does it work getting your help, cost, etc.? And then later on he says, right now I have about 2,000. I'm trying to get into e-commerce. I have an Instagram page and a website, okay? Well, backtrack here, said paid, can't wait to get started. And this was all deals from yesterday, okay? And then we've got this guy, Taff Steve. He said, bro, I was about to buy an e-com store on Flippo, which I've never even heard of before, and saw this, ready to invest, what's the next steps, okay? So I hooked this guy up, and you can see here that he's like, dude, I'm excited, let's go. Greats don't compete, they dominate, and he purchased. So what did I do, okay? This was a simple Instagram story that I posted, and I just posted some results that I had. Now you might be thinking, Ben, what if I don't have results? Don't worry, in just a little bit here, I'm gonna teach you exactly how you can do this, and we're gonna hop inside the Instagram platform so I can show you. So I made a story, e-com mentorship program starts in 2 days, who wants in? Cost is $2,000. 8-week A to Z program, you are making sales by week 4, profiting by week 8. Want in, yes or no? And so what I simply do is I wait for voters to come in and vote yes on the poll. I don't care to message the people that say no, but I'm here to commit the people that say yes. And so what I actually do is once they vote, and we'll go over to Instagram, because here's what I notice happens a lot, okay? When I actually create a story, and I'm gonna turn this down so that way there's nothing there. When I create a story, what ends up happening is people vote on the poll, and then a lot of them don't message back. And what I realize is a lot of people don't check their Instagram DMs. So what I actually end up doing is when I make the poll, I'll go through, and for example, let me find, let's see, I will find a person here. I think this person maybe, no, they don't have followers yet. Maybe that person, no, maybe this guy, okay? So this guy I've been talking to, and he messaged me, finally messaged me back on a poll, but it took him a while. So I'll usually go and I'll respond to the poll. I'll message them, be like, hey, I saw you voted on my poll. Looks like you're interested in getting started with e-commerce. I'm ready to help. What are your questions? Have you done e-commerce before? And how urgent is it for you to get started? How urgent do you want success? And so I'll just start getting the conversation going. With this guy, I usually will comment like, check DM. So I'll message and then I'll follow up with check DM. So that way, even if they don't avidly like check their DMs, they'll get a comment from me on their post, they'll get that notification and they'll go over check their DMs. So all I'm doing here is I'm posting about some sort of product or service that I have to offer. Now, this could work for e-commerce if you have a Shopify store or an e-commerce store and you're selling products. You literally could have a bunch of pool balls, for example, and post a story where you've got pool balls. And maybe you have an account all about pool or pocket billiards, whatever you want to call it, and you post a story that's like looking for new pool table balls or pool ball set or whatever you call it. I don't know anything about pool. We just have a pool table in the house here. And people are like, yes. So then the next step for you is to message them directly from that poll and say, hey, great, excited, got some super deals, let's talk. What kind of pool balls are you looking for? It's a horrible example. and start talking to them. At the same time, take it a step further and go over to their account, comment on their last post and say, hey, check DM. Anybody that votes yes to what you're saying on the poll. Really important, okay? And then once that happens, you wait for a response. I'll usually follow up later that night, like at the end of the day. If I haven't gotten a response yet, I'll follow up again. This is a great way to make money off Instagram because it works regardless of the algorithm. All you're doing is taking your story viewers, converting them into leads, and then converting them into sales. And it all starts with giving them an incentive to micro commit. I've talked about this before on some of my other videos, and by the way, I'm gonna include some other videos to help you get started in the description below, but I've talked about micro commitments. And the whole purpose of a micro commitment is you wanna use a poll. So check this out. When I screen share, when I make a poll, this is what I'm looking for. So let's just say I do this and I type in, ever wanted to start a profitable online business, okay? And I might do that. I might add something like that. I might make that red, okay? And then I'll go over here. I'll do the poll feature. I'll usually just click space, and that way just have this yes or no, place that. And then a lot of times people feel stuck when trying to make money online. If that's you, don't worry, I've been there too. Okay, and I found a way out. Okay, so that might be here, and then maybe I do this. Maybe I will change this to a red color like that. I might add an emoji, yay, or something like that. Okay, maybe I'll put something comical like that. I'll post that. What I'm micro committing them to is I'm walking them in, baby stepping them in. Ever wanted to start a profitable online business? Yes. Okay, great. Most of the people that vote yes are gonna go on to the next story. So let's just say I posted that, okay? I'm going to walk them in a little bit farther. And sometimes I'll use graphics of me. Sometimes I'll just literally I put my phone down here and I do that, okay? And then I'll put, if I had a way for you to get started for less than, or for just a few $100, would you be interested in talking with me? Okay, and then I don't know, I'll just do that. I'll do another poll. Okay, boom, yes, no, and a lot of times I'm a smartass. I'll do duh, let's talk. I don't like success. Okay, boom. Okay, I'm trying to a little bit of guilt without making them feel like complete shit. All right, and then now what's gonna happen, I'm gonna post that, and then I end up just walking directly through that sequence. I'll wait for them to come in, and as people start coming in, I periodically check throughout the day, and then after 24 hours, I'm gonna make sure that I've messaged every single one that voted yes, and then I'm gonna make sure I go over to their profile, and if it's public and they have a picture, I'm gonna say, hey, check DM. Now, the expectancy that I have there is that out of every 10 people you get to vote yes on the poll, and you message 10 of them, you're going to get 7 people that see that, you're gonna get 2 responses and you're gonna close 1 of them. That's how well this works. Because a lot of you guys are sitting here going, oh my gosh, I get a lot more than 10 votes on a poll because I get a lot more than 10 story viewers. I get hundreds, maybe you even get thousands. This works so well to be able to make money off Instagram, and it works regardless of if you're in e-commerce, you have a product, a service, you're an online coach, you have a high ticket service, you have a mentorship program. A lot of what I'm doing is I'm selling my digital educational programs on making money online, or in this case, I've actually got the computer up in front of me. Victor, one of my clients, is already at $1,000 in sales for the day in e-commerce. And so that's what everybody here purchased, $3,500 in sales to purchase my group mentorship e-commerce program, where I take them for 8 weeks and walk them through A to Z, and they have a store that is making them profit, and they can scale to multiple 5 figures per month, if not beyond. And I've got the proof. So it all starts off with what product or service can you offer? And as a matter of fact, let me know in the comments what you would use this strategy for. What product or service would you be selling? Go ahead and drop it in the comments. Let me know. I reply to every single one of my comments, okay? And then 2, once you know what product or service, you want to start creating micro commitments using Instagram stories and polls. The 3rd thing you do is you take the people that are voting in your favor. Yes, I'd like to do that. Yes, I'm interested. Yes, I want that watch. Yes, I'd like to buy the pool ball. And you're messaging them. And then the 4th thing that you're going to do is you're going to go to their posts and you're going to say, hey, check DM, because you want to remind them, hey, I've messaged you, okay? Then you're going to start working those deals. Follow up, here's the quote, work the deal till they buy or die, okay? A lot of people think that if they just ask for the sale, then like the person doesn't buy, that they're not going to buy. What you have to realize is that selling is a relationship, okay? Delivering a product or service is a relationship, and they might not feel comfortable with you yet, okay? So you have to build a relationship, build rapport, establish a connection, and then sell, okay? That's what I want you guys to start doing to be able to make money on Instagram. Let me know in the comments what you plan on using this strategy for. I reply to every single one of my comments. Smash that like button, and I've also included something extremely awesome for you guys, okay? What you'll find in the description is a link to my Instagram mastery training. This is gonna be a free training you can attend. You're actually gonna hear from myself and some of my top students that are making hundreds of thousands, even 7 figures per year online and with Instagram. And you're gonna learn what they're doing, and you're gonna learn the habits, the strategies that we use to be able to make money from Instagram, and you're gonna be able to implement even more. So if you want some additional information, you wanna be able to do even better with your online efforts with Instagram and be able to monetize it to 7 figures like myself and many of my students have been able to do, I want to teach you how to make money on Instagram. There's a link in the description. You can click it, register for my class, and definitely make sure that you take a couple hours of your time, because I guarantee this is going to be the financial turning point of your 2020 if you actually take it seriously. So click that link in the description and let me know in the comments how you plan to use this strategy. I'll see you in the next video.